Hello, Assalamu alaikum. And today we are going to set up OpenShift single node cluster, which is also known as SNO. And as we have already discussed in the previous session regarding the CRC setup, which is called code ready containers, we can do a lot of work on CRC containers, CRC setup, but there are some of limitations are there, and that's the reason we need to go towards the production or proper full-fledged OpenShift cluster. And that cluster could be the single node cluster as we have discussed in last video, and that could be the multi-node cluster. In current case, as we have only one machine, bare metal machine on which we have already Windows 11, and in the VM we wanted to configure our SNO setup. So that's the reason I will choose single node OpenShift cluster. Otherwise, in the production environment where you will have more bare metal servers, uh, hardware resources you have a lot of. So in that case, you must go towards the multi-node cluster. But as we are talking about OpenShift virtualization exam or EX280 exam, OpenShift administration, for that exam objective practice or exercises or anything else you wanted to practice on your cluster, SNO is more than enough. Okay, so if you don't have a Red Hat official lab setup uh, for you, then you can create your own lab setup. So first setup that I have already discussed in last video, which is a CRC, and today we are going to have SNO as well. So one question that might be comes in your mind, if we will install OpenShift virtualization operator in CRC, what will happen? Okay, so I have tried to install Red Hat OpenShift cluster, OpenShift operator, Red Hat OpenShift virtualization operator, sorry, in the CRC. So operator installation started and lot of resources got installed, but few of the resources are not able to install. And as you can see, you can install virtualization operator on CRC cluster, but with limitations. Okay, it's mean you cannot full install everything related to OpenShift virtualization operator. So in this example, I have shown the pods that are running in OpenShift-CNV project or namespace. So whenever you will install uh, virtualization operator, it will by default create one workspace or project with name OpenShift-CNV. And when you will see the pods which are coming during the installation in the OpenShift-CNV project, there are few of the containers still in the pending state. And if you will see the time, it is 3 minutes and sometime maybe 3 minutes something. And a lot of time you after the waiting, you will get this error: installation install failed deployment vert operator not ready before timeout. Okay, so vert dash operator is not installed in CRC. That's the reason it will give you the error. Okay, if you will see, installation is in progress, but the reason this vert dash operator is not installed, so your installation of virtualization operator in this CRC setup got failed. It's mean if you wanted to have the practice, if you will see, after some time I have got this snapshot as well, and in this case, in this example, you will see this pod is pending from last 10 minutes. Okay, so after 10 minutes, and then again I have got this error failed, and the reason, and finally operator installation failed. It's mean there is always a problem by installation of virtualization operator into CRC setup. So CRC is enough for the practice of EX280 exercise, but not for the virtualization, or you can say for 316. Okay. So before the installation of SNO, let's stop it here once. This is the problem with the CRC. So for the solution, we have to go towards the SNO.